you got to approach everybody like, hey, I got a good opportunity for you, and I'm not going to water down my presentation or water down my opportunity because I'm pegged you. Oh, they ain't got no money.
Right.
And you have no idea what people have.
Right.
I'm thinking them wealthy thoughts, baby. Everything about you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, StephenMotivate, back again with my friend and yours. What's up, bro?
What's poppin', brother?
Chilling. You know what? I want us to talk about, did we introduce ourselves? Steve James,
yeah.
StephenMotivate.
You did.
Wealthy Thoughts, Dream Big University, all the things. Today, I want us to dig into raising money because a lot of the stuff we talk about is, you need money to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about some tips on raising money, but I want you to start out. What are some ways you approach raising money from people?
First, finding the deal. Finding the opportunity, and then going through this.
Going through that Rolodex.
Going through that Rolodex, finding out who's in that space of what it is that I'm trying to raise money for. Like right now, I'm trying to raise money for the new build. So having a Rolodex of people that is in real estate.
Yeah.
That want to invest money in real estate, So you send out that proposal.
The SOS.
And, try to get those leads.
Absolutely. And so you got to start with your relationships.
Yep.
And with people you know and with people that's in your phone and let them know what's up.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. And I think that the biggest play is not being afraid to ask.
Definitely the biggest play.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes we can get like, I don't want to ask them. It's like first of all, you'll never know. People might get tired of me for asking them for bread. Like, I got an opportunity. What's up?
I got an opportunity for you.
You gonna hop in on it, or we're gonna catch you on the next one?
Les Brown said things change every day. He said when he was trying to get that job, I had to call in every day because I didn't know if somebody died, if somebody got sick. I'm calling in every day to find out if you want this opportunity. Mm-hmm. And what it really shows people is that I'm hungry.
Right.
Somebody's going to get annoyed if they can, hunger is a thing that's annoying.
For sure.
So when people see you're hungry, it might be a little annoying to them.
Yeah.
But you can't be afraid to ask.
Yeah. Because being annoying is... This is how this is how you're trying to survive.
Right.
So if being annoying is, if that's what you have to be labeled to get where you need to go, then
so be it. And I think the other thing, like with raising money, is you not only can't be afraid to ask, but you're gonna be surprised. Don't judge a book by its cover always. Because you have no idea what people can give. Mm-hmm. You judging people thinking, they ain't got nothing. I ain't going to say nothing to them. They don't want to blah, 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 blah. Stop doing that. Things change every day. This is a mindset thing.
For sure.
The wealthy are thinking every day is new. I'm not going to just come to this person and, it's like when you're trying to rent or get a lease or buy real estate. For all people know, they have to take you serious out the gate. Mm-hmm. They don't just write you off out the gate until they find a reason to write you off. But out the gate, they're going to take you. This could be the buyer.
For sure.
This could be the tenant. This could be the one. And so you got to approach everybody like, hey, I got a good opportunity for you. And I'm not going to water down my presentation or water down my opportunity because I'm pegged you. Oh, they ain't got no money.
Right.
And you have no idea what people have.
Right.
You have no idea what people have. We raised $600,000 for the Diamond Shine opportunity. Mm-hmm. What year was that? 2023. It was last year. Mm-hmm. Scariest thing ever because of everything you're mentioning. Scared.
Yep.
Don't want to ask people. Don't want to be annoying.
Yep.
Don't want to make anybody mad. Don't want to disappoint nobody.
Right.
Thinking I know what people got, and I don't. First people that surprised me, and I won't say who it was, but gave me like $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I didn't even know y'all had this type of money.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first lesson to learn, like, stop judging what you think people have.
Yeah.
And stop thinking you know what people gonna give or not give. I was kind of just doing that as a throwaway, as a courtesy. Hey, y'all, we raising some money. If anybody's interested, let me know. Not expecting any reply. And the person I least expected was the person that gave me the most amount up front.
Yep.
And the least amount of questions. So it's like we talk ourselves out of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we think people are sick of hearing from us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we think people are sick of working with us, or like, we got to stop doing that.
Yeah. And I think a big part of it is people want to be a part of dope stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are presenting yourself in a manner of professional, you just never know, like, who's watching, and to say, like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is ask. They may not even come out and say, yeah, I'll invest with you because you didn't ask me.
Right.
But if you are handling yourself and showing up and doing your due diligence of being a professional, you just never know who you can attract. Because I think we naturally have that. I think people will say, I love what y'all are doing. Just come to me and ask.
Yeah. We so busy doing the things. And that's when you are a doer like we are. You get so busy doing, you forget that, you know, you need money as well. Like, you got to do so many things.
Right.
And so you don't think like, hey, does anybody want to invest in the podcast? Right. We did this ourselves.
Yeah. And not even knowing that, hey, we could have easily, things are so accessible nowadays. We can make a post. We can literally say, hey, we're starting X, Y, and Z, and we're looking to raise X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. Is anyone interested? Because you just never know. You don't never know who's watching, and we have just the network that we have. You just don't know.
And that's why what you said is so key. Present yourself the right way. Yeah. We got to stop sabotaging our own selves.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we sabotaging our own greatness by coming weak or not making that post or like not. Yeah, like we are the ones.
Yeah. Like, we're supposed to move in this manner because this is what we're doing. This is no facade. Like, this is it. Like, there's no smoke and mirrors behind what we got going on. This is it.
This is the real deal.
So,
and I love the fact that, a lot of people do deal with smoke and mirrors, and that's an easy play, but that's just not who we are.
Yeah, that's not who we are. Yeah, we don't move in that. We don't move in that way, and there's a reason why, because we don't have to.
You don't have to,
because everything that we're doing is actually true and real.
True and real, and it's like it's better when it's real. It's authentic.
Yeah, for sure.
And being your authentic self is important when you raising the bag.
Yeah,
when you're trying to get to the money. I'm trying to think of some other stuff we did. So you can't prejudge people. You got to come correct. So not only present yourself correct, but to your point, come correct with the right documentation and everything. Like when we raised the money, one of the first people that gave us money was another person gave my business partner money or did it on the strength of their relationship, was very easy to deal with, but he had his lawyer write out what a promissory note looks like, which is basically a private loan. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to be careful about asking people to invest in stuff, and it's like you aren't really committed to really giving them their money back.
Right.
That's why with us was like, we'll take a loan because I want to guarantee you that I'm giving you your money back.
Bread back. Yeah.
If I got to cut off my right arm, you're getting your money back.
Yeah, for sure.
And I did that just on the strength of this is this is not a small thing. This is a serious thing. And because it's serious, right, we want to present ourselves in such a way that, all right, I don't take this lightly.
Yeah, we don't take that lightly, though, like you said.
Yeah. We gotta come. You gotta come correct. So we told people, give us a. This ain't gonna be an investment where you might lose, because with investing, there's a chance you can lose
for sure, 100%.
That's part.
But that's
of it.
why that's what an investment is.
That's what a true investment is.
You know what I mean? The investment doesn't always mean you're going to win.
And that's 100% right. But the point I'm trying to tell people is that you don't always have to raise just investment dollars.
Right.
You can raise debt.
Right.
From people.
Yeah.
Like, I plan 100% to pay you back.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm going to do. And we exchange a promissory note.
Right.
It talks about in that promissory note how much you're getting back, the date you're getting it back, what happens if we have to go to court, what state we're going to deal with it in, because different states have different laws.
Right.
So all these sort of things are important. But when we first got that loan, that private loan from them, we were able to essentially learn that, okay, this is the way it's done. So then when we went to go raise more money, it's like, okay, Steve, I'll take a loan from you. Now, when you gave us money, we're pretty close friends.
Right.
You know, we could trust each other's word. But as you kind of go further and further, I'm not going to do that with nobody else.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not just going to be like, hey, give me X amount of money. Like, no. I mean, it's different when it's somebody that you're this close with. But with other people, like, you got to get that paperwork right. And
you got to have the paperwork right, because number one, we have to get in the habit of stop mixing personal and business.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can get that misconstrued and think that, oh yeah, it's like, no, bro, do things the right way. It don't matter what is going on.
From the gizzle.
You know what I mean?
Gate.
Because that's going to lay the foundation of what you're about to stand on. If we don't have anything that's set in stone or in paper, because anybody, it doesn't matter. Like, people are very wishy-washy. You know what I mean? And if you don't have nothing, in ink, it can get icy.
It gets super icy.
You know what I mean? No matter what, it's just like, that's just the right thing to do. That's the right way to handle business. You know what I mean? And
100%.
when people see that, they're like, oh, okay. Because the minute you tell somebody, no, I have a contract, it changes the whole situation. Because now it's not like, hey, just give me something.
Yeah.
Like, in exchange, you're going to get this. We're going to have this this contract that states everything to the T. So you don't have to second guess nothing like, oh, okay, well, he didn't mention this or he didn't mention that. And you make people uneasy. When you get somebody that, now it's just like, oh, okay, number one, I like you because you took the extra steps to figure out all of these things to make sure there is no gray area.
Yeah, there's no uneasiness.
Everything's right here.
Exactly. It's all laid out. But to your point, when you come correct like that, it's no gray area. And people can respect that a lot more. Like that, we got a saying, and I've heard it other places, if it's not documented, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, yep.
Document everything. Keep it business. We're not in high school. Like, and what I also, when you raising money, you got to take the emotion out of it. Now, people can disappoint you, certainly, when you're doing this, but it's still got to be like, okay, that's their prerogative. They don't see it yet. Yeah. They don't see the vision yet.
Yeah. And that's that's the toughest part, because it's like some people that you would think would be with it. It's like, you're actually disappointing me by not doing this, but I have to move past that because it's a bigger picture.
I still love you. You're
it's just
still
like,
friend, but
you actually need to be doing this.
Yeah, like you, and especially family.
Yeah, for sure. Like, because not only is it helping the greater good of what we got going on, but it's helping you because you're making an investment on your money. You're making a return on your money.
But it comes back to what we always talk about. It's a mindset thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And not just a mindset of investing, but investing with people that look like you.
Yeah, for sure.
For some reason,
we have a hard time.
We have a hard time. We have a hard time.
Because you think, well, I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's like, what you think I'm about to do? Run off with your money and go to the Maldives?
Absolutely. That's what people think. Because it's like, how many our mindset, let's get into this. This is Wealthy Thoughts. Like, let's get into the mindset. We've got to. Every episode, we got to get into the mindset. Because if I don't see you as a real estate investor, why would I invest with you? But sometimes that, because I'm going to just nitpick. I ain't never seen a real estate investor with a ball cap on.
Right.
I ain't never seen a real estate investor with, jeans on or whatever, or a t-shirt on. And so, but that's kind of superficial.
Right.
What we really saying is, I ain't never seen no black person do this.
Yeah, and it's funny that you even said that. This is how I came to the closing table when we first did our check. Like, because we changing the narrative on what stuff needs to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going here in my St. James outfit because this is my clothing brand.
Boom.
And I'm sitting here and I'm showing that
talk your talk.
Anybody can do this. You don't have to be in you don't have to be in a suit. This is a new day and age.
I'm not buying a suit. I'm wearing my own brand.
I'm wearing this, and I'm coming with the hat on, probably.
Yeah.
At the closing table, because why not?
Why not?
Hey, there's no law that says that if you do this is how you have. Now, if I know that it's something.
It's not.
I know how.
You can't do it.
I know how to do it.
Yeah,
I know how to. I know how to switch it up and say, oh, okay, we need to do this. All right, bet I'm suited and booted.
But in this situation, they want something from you.
For sure.
You're the seller.
Yeah, for sure. You're buying this for me.
You're buying this for me. I'm coming how I want to come.
However I want.
And if you bother me, I'll shut the deal down.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's I think that was like a happy moment. Because it's like,
because we've always been taught to assimilate.
Yeah, for sure.
We've always been taught that.
Nah, man, it's different. You could be who you are and still get to the bag, still close deals, and still be looked at as a boss.
Yeah, and respect.
Yeah, it's just like, I respect you even more because you came here like on top of your stuff. Like we have to change that. Like you can look like how we look right now and go close deals.
Right.
There's no say so on what that looks like.
Right.
There's no say so on what success looks like.
Exactly.
Success is this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and we have to be able to change that narrative to show people, especially the younger generation, man, we have to let people know that we're in this space and we can be in this space and we can move around with the movers and shakers just like the rest of them. You know what I mean? But we have to embrace that and know that we have that type of sauce.
We got
you know what
sauce,
I mean?
yeah.
Like you have to be confident in your walk. If you're not confident in your walk, then you're not going to be able to talk like this.
Exactly.
So
no, to talk. I mean, you talking good. Like this is what we need because you're really what you're doing is you're breaking through barriers.
For sure, 100%.
Because there's a barrier to what a real estate investor is supposed to look like or who I'm gonna give my money to. I only give my money to somebody behind a teller desk, and I only get 0.0001% on it. Like that's how our brain is set up. And to your point earlier, we have to unlearn so many things. Like you're literally. If your money is sitting, nobody wealthy is doing that.
No.
Nobody wealthy is letting their money sit.
It's not a flex. It's not a flex anymore.
No.
I got money. I got money under my.
I got money in the bank.
In the bank or in the shoebox is really the crazy thing.
Oh my gosh.
Like you just having cash just sitting around is
so childish. It is so childish.
It's crazy. That money needs to be spread out and working for you because it's not a flex no more.
It's not.
It's not a flex. It's not a flex to just be having money sitting in the bank and you not, because the people that are really making the money, they're taking that and they're spreading it around and that money is literally working for them.
It is because at a point you're losing money to inflation every day.
Yeah.
If you got $100,000 sitting in the bank, it's literally can't buy the same thing that it could buy a year ago.
No.
So you have to put it to work.
Yep.
And that's a wealthy thought.
Yep.
And it's not even a question for the wealthy to think this way.
Yep.
But it's when we are trying to overcome these barriers and this sort of thing, you find that, again, you got to take the emotion out of it. We still love y'all. Everybody who ain't,
on board yet.
We still love you. But we're just telling you, the wealthy think different when it comes to this. The wealthy think a lot different when it comes to this. When I tell folks who don't look like me, I'll tell you, when we raised the 600 grand, we were giving people back 20% in like 2 to 3 months.
Which is crazy.
In debt.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm going to pay you back.
Yeah.
I'm securing it. How did I secure it? I secured it against my home and against my retirement savings. So I literally put in, hey, this is my home. This is my retirement savings. If everything go to pot on this, which I know it's not, but just to make you overly comfortable, I'm going to give you 20%. I'm going to tell you that I will mortgage my house. I will empty my 401k, take all the penalties in the world. I would do whatever to pay you back because I know there's so many barriers for you investing with somebody that looks like me. I want to make you uber super comfortable. Mm-hmm. And again, it wasn't.
And people don't even do that.
No, nobody's doing it.
No, like I'm to even give you 20% on your money
in less than a year.
Nah, it's not happening, bro.
It's unheard of. But I wanted to do that to show people. One, to show to myself, we needed to raise the funds.
Right.
So I'm not going to play like we didn't need to raise the money. We needed to raise the funds.
For sure.
Like we're dealing with big boy business. We need big boy cash.
For sure.
To deal with it. And I think that's the other point is that the higher you go, you do need money. But it's like there's money out here.
Yeah.
Y'all have money. Mm-hmm. People have money that's sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And it's like it comes down, and this is what I told a lot of our people when we were having the conversations. I know this feels too good to be true, but this is really, do you want to be the bank?
Right. Yep.
Do you want to be the bank on this opportunity? I'm showing you who we doing business with.
Yep.
You don't even have to do it on my name. Do it on the strength of their name.
Right.
Right? Look us up. See what's going on. And this is a no-brainer, but even still, you got people that's hesitating. Mm-hmm. That's hemming and hawing. And that's fine. I'm dealing with y'all because I'm trying to learn the skill of raising money.
Right.
Whether it be debt or investments. And we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going because what we're finding is that the more stuff we get into, it's not the deal.
Yeah.
It's not the land. It's not the product. It's that do you have the capital to fund the thing?
To fund it, yeah.
To keep it going. Mm-hmm. And to keep it going long enough until it pay off. Because it's not that stuff won't pay off. It's just that in the meantime, in between time, as they say, can you keep the gears going?
Going, yeah.
That's really what the money is. It's just oil for the gears.
Yep. To keep boop boop, make it, put it back in. Make it, put it back in. Yep.
Boom, just like that.
Yep.
Just like that. So, that's the way we did it with our first one. We're raising money. So I just want to encourage people that you can raise money. Mm-hmm. Don't necessarily always do it as an investment. Sometimes do it as a loan, especially for people that look like us and may be uncomfortable because they just don't have the experience and they haven't fully unlearned all the bad things that, they'd rather go put their money in the bank. To this day, after hearing this episode, they're still going to be, I don't know.
People going to put it in the bank.
They gonna put it in
until they see that $0 glitch that Bank of America had.
Right.
Boys was freaking out about that.
And the crazy thing is you're giving your money to the bank and the bank is doing...
That's exactly what they're doing.
They're doing what we're telling you. How do you think when you go to the bank and they give people money for real estate, whose money do you think they used? They used yours.
Yeah, they flipping and dipping and flipping and dipping.
Every day. So it's whether you want to cut out that middleman and go, you be the bank.
Yep.
Cut out them. They going to give you...
And actually see a real return.
See a real return. A significant return.
You look at your account and say, oh, you made 3 cents. It's like, whoa, what am I going to do with this?
Right. In a month, 3 cents.
It's done.
Got the nerve to even get that out of here.
Take it.
Yeah.
Go invest it.
If that much money is sitting in your account where you're getting that little low interest, shame on you.
Yeah, you're tripping.
It's time for you to switch it up. It's time for you to get real significant returns. We got some things right now that we're doing. Reach out to us, comment on us. Maybe by the time this airs, you'll be able to see it. It'll still be an opportunity out there, but we're right now raising more debt, giving out 15%. And I know this sounds crazy to a lot of people because there's a lot of weirdos on the internet.
Yeah,
scamming
flexing.
people.
Yeah, flexing.
And so I don't even offer this to people I don't know because I already know it's a weird proposition. But if you feel like you're getting to know us and getting to know who I am and you want to reach out to the team and stuff, we'd be happy to meet you. But it'll be a slow walk. We don't want no bad money. We don't want money from people that ain't got the mindset for what this takes. But if you do have the mindset, certainly reach out. And I'm going to continue to get good at this.
For sure.
I am going to make it my duty to start learning how to raise capital and raise money, because it's ridiculous.
And you showed me. That's the crazy part. And this is how important having like-minded individuals that are breaking through on certain things, like how you talk to me about real estate, like you raising money and being just like, oh yeah, I have to be able, because once you have the formula of it, that's all it is. It's like, okay, here's the formula. This is how you go about it.
Yeah.
So now it just changes. It's like, oh, you can raise money. Like you constantly tell me, like, bro, you can raise money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just got it. So now just being in that mind, because now it's a matter of changing the mindset and not being down on yourself like, oh, who's going to do it? It's like, no, get the proper things in place and go out there and go ask people.
Exactly.
That's it.
The person you least expected.
That's it.
The usher from that always used to correct you at churches got 100,000 in her bank account that she done had since '84, and she ain't never.
She don't know what to do.
She don't know what to do with it.
She thinks she gonna be able to die with it.
Right. She thinks she gonna put it in the casket with her. Come on. All right. I know I'm dead, but bring more money, somebody.
But I had a praying grandmother.
But that is really true, and I think we both have to continue to push each other in that way.
Yeah.
We've got to be out there, because you are the component. You are the confidence. We have to embody the confidence of the thing.
Yeah.
People be asking me, oh, well, is there anything? Well, yes, the whole world could end.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what could go wrong.
Do you ask that when you're about to start the stock market?
Yeah.
People want to ask you crazy questions like, yes, of course it can. But we're not banking on that.
Right. Nike could blow up tomorrow and everybody could stop wearing Nike stuff. Yes. But the likelihood, it's 0.0000001%.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like, give me a break. If you can't handle that type of level, but I have to embody that confidence too.
No, for sure.
Knowing that I got to still go work and get everything else in place.
Yeah.
And get all
like you think this ask is a lot of pressure. Imagine trying to give it back to you. That's really what this boils down to, because people are like, oh yeah, it's already hard for me to ask you to give me money, let alone to go on my word and get it back to you.
And I'm going to get it back to you. Right.
And some.
And then some. While you sit back and question everything.
While you chilling.
Right. Which is cool. Chill if you want to, but there are doers out here.
No, for sure.
And it ain't many of us. But the ones who, you got to check people. I'm not saying raise money from everybody. Please don't. Yeah. Because some of these folks ain't about the right. They wasn't raised right, and they got schemes and scams and thank you ma'ams, and it's not good. Yeah, for sure. But for those of us who are, check out who in your circle. If you don't know us, check out who in your circle got that business mind. Got that entrepreneurial mind. Reach out to them. Figure out what they got going on. There's probably something where your money will be better served with them than sitting. And you ain't got to start with $100,000. Give them 1,000. See if they can do something with it. Mm-hmm. Start looking around so you can change your future and your family's future. Yep.
So tell them what's the, if somebody is watching this podcast and they are interested, what is it's 15%. What's the turnaround? What are you planning on the turnaround?
15%. So 15% top. At the maximum amount, we'll give you your money, your 15% back in 6 months. Mm-hmm. On the low end, we'll give you a lower rate, no less than 10% back in 3 months. Mm-hmm. There is a minimum investment, I don't want to say investment, a minimum loan. This is not investment. It is a private loan. Yeah. We will allow you to loan us the money at minimum for 3 months, and there's a minimum amount we'll take. If you're trying to give me $100, that's unfortunately too low. There is an amount, but if you're interested, we'll put some information in the show notes, give you some email addresses, stuff where you can reach out to us directly. And yeah, if you want to get off the sidelines, we'd love to meet you. We're not going to accept money from everybody. Let me just tell you that now. But if we can 100%. Meet you, get to know you, see if it makes sense, see if we can trust you, and if you can trust us, then absolutely. If you got this mindset, we want to help you for sure take it to the next level, because not everybody has it, and not everybody's going to give you these type of opportunities.
100%.
So that's it, man.
Sure. This was good.
This was good. Until next time, It's your boy StephenMotivate.
Steve James. Peace.
Wealthy thoughts. Peace. I'm thinking them wealthy thoughts, baby.